All right, I'm going to answer a few different questions from Twitter. We do this every week, so I appreciate everybody who tossed in a couple of questions here. We had some interesting ones. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabodo asks, is anybody using the boomstick? I think most of the Selkirk players are. Pickleball Changes Lives asks, who would want to see a pro tournament where every player uses original wooden paddles? Well, we have that in Sacramento in September. Hope Klein asks, the rollout mats have such an impact on the games. How can MLP and PPA do better? I do think that the lifetime ball helps because it makes the ball bounce a little bit more. And I think we've got a trade off, right? You get to go to cooler places when you can put the rollout courts down, but you also get worse pickleball, unfortunately. Sophia Petrillo asked 3 questions, but I'm going to only answer the most interesting one, which was the third question. If conjoined twins played pickleball, would they be counted as a doubles team or could they have a partner? I let her know that that is the best question yet. And I think they've got to. That's a wild question. I mean, like, they have 2 social security numbers, right? They're 2 different people. However, you know what? One body can't use more than one paddle. So even though they're 2-person people, they're one body. According to the rules, I think they have to use one paddle. And if they can only use one paddle, they would need another partner. So I think conjoined twins would get another person on their team. That's what I'm going with. One team, 3 social security numbers. Great. The best question of the week from Sophia. Chase asks, do you also make $1 million and don't care if you lose? I do not make $1 million, and I definitely care deeply when I lose. Julie Plays Pickleball asks, is Ben Johns an indoor player now? This is obviously in a little bit of jest to Ben because the conditions, the lighting was probably the worst lighting that we've had at a PPA tournament probably ever. I mean, there's conditions where like Atlanta, I think half of the lights went out and that was bad. But for the entire tournament, this was the worst one yet. And, Ben won 2 out of 3, actually both of the disciplines that he entered, mixed doubles and men's doubles. So maybe he's figured something or another out, or, maybe it just was never that big of an issue to begin with. Barry Foster Steinman asks, how is it that a 17-year-old with big ears is killing it in men's singles? We're going to chat about that. He's one of only a few, multi-time or multiple time in a row PPA champions. Jason A. Texan asks, what's up with the lobs and why is AB so good at them? Obviously, she's been grinding away at them, and there are certainly opportunities to lob. We saw a bunch from Christian. We saw a bunch from Anna Bright. And I do think part of it does have to do with the rollout courts. People are looking to take more and more balls out of the air because you know that you just can't attack once the ball is bounced. When people are leaning in, the opportunity to lob over the top of them presents itself a little bit better. Jason, you get 1 question per week, brother. Murray L. asked, when will Sophia Sewing come to MLP and PPA? She just won double gold on the APP tour. Quite honestly, it's probably not that long. The PPA and UPA just keeps poaching the top talent from the APP tour. I think the APP needs to start making better and more enticing offers to their stars if they want to keep them. So, I mean, at the current pace, I'd be surprised if she's not on the PPA by the beginning of next year. But, I think the APP needs to prevent against this. If they want to compete and if they want to keep stars on their tour. Teresa Tarn asks, Anna Lee mentioned a big side advantage in her post-finals interview. How does side advantage manifest in indoor settings and what can be done to neutralize them? I had a pretty brief stint in Las Vegas this week, but indoors, a lot of times the lighting can be off-centered, so one side can have better visuals than the other, and I'm sure that that's what she was referring to. Jack Sock also mentioned that the court was slightly off-centered, and one side had less space in the back, so that could be part of it as well. Stephen Neely asks, did Tyra and Georgia just start a rivalry? Let's hope so. Y asks, will Anna Lee drop Anna Bright? Asking for a friend? No chance. They're the best team. They lost obviously this weekend, but like there's no better partner for Anna Lee than Anna Bright. Missy Wizlocki asks, what's the beef between Caitlin and Tina? That was wild. I actually have legitimately no idea. I would love to know. I feel like both of those players are both people that are very professional and very, so that was really surprising for me to see. JC asked, when is Will Howells going to make his PPA Tour debut? He's easily a top 7 player in the world. I agree. I've been high on Willie for a long time. I know that he's I believe coming to the PPA Tour at the beginning of next year at the very latest, but hopefully a little bit earlier than that. John Wilkerson asks, what's one thing you'd change about pickleballs besides lighting them on fire that you think would make games more exciting? I mean, like maybe slowing them down slightly to have more of those prolonged hands battles. I do think a dual color ball could be interesting just to see how many revolutions are on certain shots. Um, and then Comb Dog asks, is the prevalence of the lob here to stay? I think so. I think if you can get that lob into the back few feet of the court, even if they hit that overhead, it's a tough, tough shot. And lobs are open if you know where to read them. I'm going to be putting out a offensive lobbing video on my YouTube channel pretty soon here coming up. So make sure to subscribe to Zane Average Pickleball on YouTube because we are going to break down the rise of the lob in professional pickleball and how you can stay up to date with modern pickleball as well. But one other way that you can do that, this is going to be salesy a little bit, but I had a great time going to clinics at Bounce Pickleball in Malvern, Pennsylvania, at Montclair Pickleball in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, and at Gotham Pickleball this past week in New York City. If you want to learn from me in person, shoot me a direct message on Instagram or reach out through the contact form of my website, which is zaneavertillpickleball.com or zaneavertillpickleball on Instagram, and I'll come teach you for myself. So, yeah, if you have a facility that would like to host me for some clinics, I love teaching online. I love teaching in person even more. So shoot me a message. Would love to come to your hometown and run some modern pickleball focused clinics. Boom. Let's get the T-Dog in here. If you're playing pickleball more than once a week, creatine should be a part of your routine. It's a part of mine, and it's not just for muscles, obviously, but it fuels your brain as well. Strength, recovery, focus. It's like putting premium gas into your tank. Momentous just made it easy with their new creatine lemon Creapure from Germany. No fillers, NSF certified for sport, so you know it's clean. The new lemon travel packs taste like lemonade and mix in just seconds. So go to livemomentous.com, use code THEDINK, and save up to 35% on your first order. That's code THEDINK at livemomentous.com. Play harder, recover faster, and stay sharp with Momentous.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie,